Hey, it's CK. I'm glad you're here and welcome to episode 3 of Avowed. Feel free to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down in the comment section. Let's get it.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Dreaming about me? Where you at? Where are you, dreamer?
In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
That's it? Alright. There's a light inside me. Find the cartographer in Dawnshore. Take a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives?
Maybe.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle route, right?
Daggum right, that's me. But you clearly want something from me. What is it?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
I can try, but I'm not making any promises. I'll put you on the list.
Galarde. Loughled and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere.
Do you have a problem with more Dirans coming to Paradis?
Well, let's stick to the matter at hand. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Loughled and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
They make herbal remedies for such things.
Exactly. And the required herbs grow in the wilds around Paradis. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy,
I see
for
what
the
you're getting at.
hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Alright. I'll see what I can do for you.
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Certainly you can do that part yourself. You've already got me running into the wilds.
No. We had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Noted.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Administration District. Take a peek at the map. Oh, we're pretty close to this one. Let's hit this one up.
You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you.
It's a Christmas miracle.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Take everything and read it.
Envoy, is it really you?
'Tis I, the envoy. Let you take some books, just not all of them.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing. I died.
And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
I did. Here you are, Ambassador.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
The Emperor sent me to investigate the Green Scourge.
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
You're referring to how I healed the Adra in the Strangle Root?
Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death.
Oops.
This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
You're right. Then we better get to work.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
I assume those are the people responsible for my death?
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They seem to have it out for us specifically. Do you know why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice.
Where is this Inquisitor Ludwig I keep hearing about?
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the Living Lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
You've proven to be capable so far, Kai. What can he do that you can't?
Blend in, for one thing.
Ah,
Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the Living Lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
Liviana suggested I visit a watcher.
An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Kai, I need you by my side. Can I count on you?
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads? Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
We'll talk more of the dream scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Balrog? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Thank you, Kai. Level 5 is upon us. Let's get that one. Beef up the minor missiles. See how much that affects anything.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Do you need to find a healer? I just met one. Her name's Liviana.
Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
The exploits of the Expedition Corps are legendary.
You're just saying that to make me feel better. We don't even have our own quarters. We mostly operate out of the Cartographers Guild. At least it's cozier than the soldiers' barracks. And they let me copy their maps. Most of the places we go aren't as treacherous as this temple, though.
Say no more. I'll go after them.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Anything else I should know?
We went there to talk to a man the locals call the Oracle. He's a godlike of Aethys, if you can believe it. The Oracle is said to possess a holy relic that belonged to Aethys, a part of the god's Titan body. This Oracle, I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamonds. I'll probably never get to see it now.
Well reported. I'll see your people safely returned.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
I think it's more about your brother than the pilgrims and the rest of the people. But you are not my objective right now. Gotta find the Watcher and find Marcus at the Grinning Barlock.
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra.
And talk to all these people that need random help, just so I could put on my to-do list in case I need a little something later.
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
What do you know about godlikes?
I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
What do you mean the plants and animals feel it?
Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and a dreamer at your
Alchemist?
service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
You sound so Italian. The flora and the fauna. We fought a strange bear in the strangle root. Maybe this is connected.
Ah, quite likely. Tell me, was it drooling? I'd love to... never mind. Neither here nor there. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it.
And you have a drooling bear fetish? Because personally, I think it will take more than a few herbs and oils to fix the problem.
I have everything I need, but the most important part, the luminous Adra, to cleanse the souls of the wildlife. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Luminous Audra is very hard to find, unless they can afford to buy some outright.
Which is impossible, yes. I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
Think you've been swindled. If we find your quote-unquote friends, we find the Audra.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganef and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name.
Tracking down unscrupulous smugglers is our specialty.
I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Like a cut in the onions. Blaming the tears for the herbs. Anybody else going to interrupt me and route to my main quest? We'll go up here.
You saved my life.
He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen done the same.
Secret back alley. Honey, I'm home.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of Merciful. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Interesting. Let's see how this whole conversation plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adiran Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Wicked. You know Marius, Kai. Do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Your friend looks like he has this under control. Still want to see how it plays out. Let's see the nature of the population of this town.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
You sneaky little dwarf. I've only ever heard of Widow's Kiss used as an injected venom. Drinking it should be safe as water. Coming from me, an arcane scholar.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
You'll survive as long as you run away. Now.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Placebo.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
What do you got to say to us, Marius?
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
What just happened? Widow's Kiss is only harmful if it's injected.
You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough.
Well played. They certainly won't mess with you again.
Right. That's the goal. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
Kai, did you tell him already?
Hey, I told you, he's an excellent tracker.
Oh.
You haven't exactly been low-key, have you?
No, I've been dead.
I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
Sweet. What would we be looking for at the town gates, though?
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
New companion. Known as the best hunter and wilderness guide in the living lands, Marius has lived all over the living lands, but there is no other place he truly calls home. Got binding roots, and can scan for enemies, loots, and plants. So do I get 2 companions, or do I have to choose one? Hunter sense. Let's see. Oh, I got 2 companions. Nice. I talk to you here, or I gotta talk to you at camp? What happened here? Am I robbing you?
Nothing to see here, Envoy. The situation's under control.
Clearly. Do you need anything from me?
You can help us clean up these streets. I caught this waste of life mugging a protected citizen. I just did what came naturally.
This comes naturally to you? Were you raised in Gallowayne's tusks?
I thought all Paradisans were protected citizens.
These things happen from time to time. Inquisitor Ludwine understands. I assume you do too.
Of course. You're just doing your job.
I knew you'd see it my way. You understand what it takes to maintain order. We're going to do great things with you around.
I'm not saying violence is never the answer, but she's a little too keen to deploy it.
So the punishment is death? And I guess the corpse's biggest crime was getting caught.
Well, gentlemen, we gotta be on our toes now. They can kill us for anything. As lawless as this place is, it's worse than I thought.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning battle rock.
I'm gonna talk to the Watcher before we investigate the crime scene. Full speed ahead. Oh, okay, up the stairs.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him.
You can see.
Hello, fast travel point. Pleasure to see you.
You're free to pass through the gate now.
How far is this Watcher? Whoa. Didn't realize it was like that. We were backtracking and going to investigate the crime scene. Market District. Set the world record for the 100-meter dash. Then I can just hit that fast travel point to get back to the Watcher.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Oh. Stopping me again?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I wasn't about to let a few assassins keep me down.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
I can lend an extra pair of hands.
Find anything?
No, I didn't even look. She can pass. She's an ordinary trader.
Golly, someone with some common sense around here.
All right. If he says so, you can go. Welcome to Paradise.
Much appreciated, Envoy.
Yeah, you probably had something in there. Too bad you can't use it now. We've got my blood. No one cleaned my blood up. Took me to the hospital and did not clean my blood up.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
The heck of a shot.
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
Here, by the graffiti. You can reach the roofs from here. With any luck, assassins will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
Look at that. Another common bow. I must have gone the wrong way. Let's try that again.
Guess the deer and discipline.
Oh! Spiders in the city. Where's the exterminators?
Another glorious battle.
Spider leg here, spider leg there. See if we can burn this guy. Nope. How's our balance? Oh. Picture perfect. That's where we're headed. Still gotta go up. There it is. The position of power. And a poison flask. Poison that probably killed me.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Would a Paradise apothecary sell poison to just anyone?
Without a second thought.
Figured.
I've bought my fair share of poisons in case some nim dude out there tries to take something I need.
Like a widow's kiss?
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Nice. I'm not jumping from there. There we go. Nice and easy.
Come on. Walk in, give her the letter, and go. Do this.
Must not be hiring.
I know the feeling.
men have no place at this tree.
What?
Oh, it just doesn't work.
Oh, you're a performer.
What do you want? Quickly. I have an audience waiting for me.
Never mind.
It's no use. There's nothing to interrupt. My friends thought it'd be funny to get roaring drunk last night. Only one showed up today, and he was in no shape to perform. They've all gathered out there, and I don't have a show to give them. I can't play every part myself. I just can't.
Well, don't be such a douche when people come up to you. I mean, hell, why not? I'm sure the audience would love to laugh at you.
Right. Great way to raise a man's spirits.
No, he's right. I was foolish to think I could do it. I wasn't cut out for this in Esperanto, and I'm not here either. I'll have to come up with some excuse for why we're closed today. Just leave me be, will you?
After I take all your stuff. Uh-oh.
Haven't you gawked at me enough?
I always thought they should move to High Market. Then they'd make enough to eat.
Thank you, Obsidian, for not letting me get back by him. Looks like we're fast traveling. This guy up.
Well, look who great. This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business.
I'm looking for an apothecary. I need to speak with him.
You must be looking for Grisha then. Last I heard, he was getting a lesson in how we do things around here. Go on. But remember, Thala's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side.
Check. See what abilities we have for our companions. Binding Roots, Heartseeker, Shadow Step, Wounding Shots. Oh, let's stun them with the Constricting Roots. What do you have, 2 of them? We'll make them bleed too.
Smile and be yourself. Or maybe just smile.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
Oh.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around here?
I'll let your needs be met.
If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us. Not you, too.
Are these two bothering you?
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
Uh-oh.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place.
You mentioned they're stealing from you.
The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details.
All right, then. I can keep a secret.
You'd better hope you can.
There. Huh. Aren't you the Outlander who died in the streets? How are you... Gah. It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead man. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
This ends now.
Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
Pop you with my wand.
Take him down. Oh, no.
Gotta catch me first.
Stand a chance.
Where'd y'all come from? You're the man. Break you into pieces. Charge shot. Right in the knee. Woo! Magic missiles.
This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, gods. That's the really something now.
Get back. Yeah. I'm out of your area of effect. Oh, right in my eye hole. Drink a little of this. Get him, Kyle. Woo.
Where's my mark?
Right there.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, I missed him.
Looking so good.
I'm not. Drink. Take him down.
I can't believe they're dead.
I almost died.
It's over.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
I think I almost died again. Didn't expect that much beef in the streets. So I have a bunch of lockpicks now. Hey, how you doing?
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
At least I have friends watching my back.
I'd prefer if you wouldn't keep inviting people to try to kill you, but sure, we've got you covered.
Don't I know it? Good help is hard to come by. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts.
Look at this poison flask. What do you know about this?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
Marius? Kai? What do you know about Saint Adory?
Just that it's supposed to act quickly, and that you shouldn't mess with it if you don't know what you're doing.
So don't, under any circumstances, mix it up with moonberries.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the Adherents, it'd be the end of me.
The assassin is from Paradise, a local.
Damn, I was afraid of that. If you made an enemy of the locals, this won't be the last attempt in your life. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Sounds like we're looking for a mystic.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra.
Try not to do business with any more assassins.
Easier said than done, believe me. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
So we're going to the temple to find a mystic to ask about the poison. Not what I imagine my day would be like.
Well, it is what it is. Let's see. On the map. Coming to be. Answer.
I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. Thala's sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment.
You're absolutely right. Where can I find some?
If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market. We're short on coin, but it's nothing a little work on the side won't fix. Sapiento could help us on that front once we find his luminous Adra.
Item quality. You can upgrade your equipment.
Who was that? If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
What? Oh! Oh, you came out of nowhere. You mad I got your homie? What was that about? With the gun, too? Oh! Y'all are dirty. I'm sorry, Maris. A good eye. You weren't lying when you said we weren't going to be welcome here for much longer.
Seems like you want to keep stuff like that in the warehouse.
Not bad, Marius.
Are they done? Does anybody else want some?
Back for more, Envoy?
Alright. Try that one more time. Oh, you left something back here. Need to make use of those grenades. Hello, chest.
Found something? Good. Always good to rummage through a condemned house for valuables.
Whoop. Learn the layout. Can I get up there? It's like I gotta go back down and around. That's what we'll do. Oh! Well, you could have walked free. Oh.
What am I hitting?
Oh, I didn't see you there. You're so short. I missed you. Are we done? There's a pile of corpses accumulating in the streets. Well, how do you get up there? All the way around?
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
Hello?
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself.
Someone needs to clean up this town.
Someone? Presumably meaning you? You're the talk of the town, Envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
I imagine they want to meet you too. Is that Juana Jasmine perfume?
Good knows. Hope you don't stick it in politics. They don't like envoys around here.
I've spent most of my life making people uneasy. I'm used to it.
People are always uneasy about power. Until they have it, that is.
One of your workers said that you had a problem.
And she sent you to me. Smart girl. All right, since you're all business, we can skip the small talk. The short version is, I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you.
A royal envoy. You say that like it's normal for your goods to go missing.
For goods like mine, it is. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
Sparrowhawks are still around? I thought I killed their leader. They keep coming out of the walls and woodwork like cockroaches.
You did. Unfortunately for both of us, his lieutenant, Jago, moved in.
I'm not afraid of a gang. Let me handle it.
Aren't you amenable? My gentlemen usually have to pay me to tell them what to do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close.
This would be a lot easier if I knew what the shipment is.
And my life would be easier if my pool cleaned itself. Hurry back.
Oh, you vicious vixen. We'll just hit all these side quests in town while we're here. Well, what was that? Another chest. Peekaboo.
Wonder who we
Oh!
Doesn't take much out here.
You're dead.
We need those papers for those Adiran refugees, right?
Wasn't expecting that. Now that we're in here, do we swim out?
You break it, you buy it.
Who said that? Fast travel point close. Not really.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like misadventure to me.
I don't know.
I made it. What'd I make it to? Okay. Let's see who's selling.
Results in as few as 3 to 8 weeks. Guaranteed.
Who's selling? Anybody selling?
So much to do.
Bring me here not to sell? Y'all closed for today? See what the locals have to say. Ooh! Nice catch.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Any dwarven smugglers come by here recently? They might have seemed a bit concerned.
Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
You know what you're doing.
Picking plants. You gotta march to the beat of your own drum sometimes.
Oh, home sweet shame.
She asked about you again, Howden. She wants to know when you'll re-enlist.
It has to be
Don't
tonight.
just stand there.
Why?
Come in. The
I've
Balrog's
already
always
paid off the
open.
guard. Then
I'm back to the Balrog.
the side door unlocked.
Sit down.
I'll go
What do you
in.
want?
Let's see what you got. Too rich for my blood.
Stealing from a dead man? There's got to be a curse on that.
Fine. Want to stay poor? That's up to you.
Well, that's the way to find the Watcher. I've got to get up here. Alright. Plot my route.
Well, no one's come to claim him. I suppose I should.
Deering's
Oh.
welcome around the Pearl District.
Next one's mine.
We'll take him.
Weapon's not gonna cut it. On the left. For new armor. Worth and raw.
What are y'all, twins?
Aim where?
Seek. Worth and raw. Gotcha.
Ooh. Thanks for those binding roots. Any gifts?
Worth and raw.
I was just getting warmed up.
All right. You can't even go this way, can you? Oh, I see more enemies.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city.
Seems to be some rabble rousing in the background. Two points. Do some damage. We just need more damage. Or attack speed. Gonna be pretty well rounded. We will take one off. Yeah, let's do that. Increases damage with wands by 25%. I like that. Still got 1 point available.
Hear me, Paradis. Did we not come here to escape the Empire? You, Adirin! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city!
Oh boy. What's going on?
The citizens of Paradis have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you.
With what? Say whatever you want about the Empire, but leave me out of it.
You represent everything they stand for. You will find no peace here.
Well, I haven't found much peace since I killed their leader. You weren't drinking this, were you? Whoop.
This is where people go to buy stuff that'll just get them mugged everywhere else.
Let's check the local map out. Alright. Gotta get over here to the Claviger Estate and the temple.
Hey, you have to check in with me to enter this part of the...
Oh, bless my soul, the endearing uncle.
Murderers!
How awful.
Paradis! Do not be afraid of any plague. With one drop of my miracle elixir...
Lady of Lament, grant
What?
us your strength.
What is this?
So we may overcome adversity as the wave overcomes the shore.
Snuck up on you and me.
Welcome to the Temple of Andra.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse. Wouldn't think assassins would be hiding out in the temple, but what do I know?
Well, hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
You don't seem like an assassin.
What? Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot, are you?
Not at all, but maybe you can point me in the right direction.
Even if I could, wouldn't that make me guilty of consorting with the enemy?
Or you could just get us out of your hair before anyone else takes too much notice of our being here.
This has exhausted my patience. A temple is no place for an interrogation.
We can talk about this at the embassy with Inquisitor Ludwin, if you prefer.
My people know what Ludwin does with her prisoners. How she toys with her food.
Your people, huh?
Let's be clear. I've done nothing wrong, and all you have are baseless accusations. Now I'm afraid the temple is closed to you, Envoy. I trust you can see yourself out?
Until later, then.
I don't like this. She's hiding something. We just can't prove it.
I have a feeling we'll have better luck at the Claviger's estate.
Do not succumb to fear.
Gods, they've looted the place.
What?
Really? Loot?
Well, that didn't take long.
You're gonna regret this.
Oh.
First 2 weeks here.
Then raw.
You got quite the reach with that X.
Hold it.
Then raw.
Like I'm in over my head.
Let's see what you got.
Why are you coming after me?
Just like the good old days.
Thought you were supposed to be a tank. You just run straight after me.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Let's check upstairs. Whoa, unique item, maybe? An amulet. Our first accessory. Gotta check that out. Not the best. 50% of your maximum health when reviving a companion. This I can't hold the grimoire. Can't do that. Gotta keep my Harry Potter on.
The housekeeping isn't what it used to be.
Envoy, over there. Looks like a note.
Where? Just over here picking up some loose change. Loose change.
Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
You knew the Claviger. Did you have any idea about this?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, Everyone who settles in the living lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Eloy was lying to us.
I knew something was up. I didn't buy her innocent acolyte bit for a second.
Right. You bought that story faster than you bought those bright red boots you got in Thirdborn.
Hey, I looked good in those. At least we know where we're going. The temple's east of here, just across the canal.
Yep.
Right. After you.
Get you. Oh, scared yourself, did you?
Damn rickety table. No envoy. Go right on through. Not to worry, envoy. Go.
Back to confront this woman.
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Thirdborn. The only potion, no?
I thought I told you to leave.
Mm-hmm. Drop the act. I already know the Claviger gave you the key to the cistern.
Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Claviger was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Finally, some progress.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
I could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
I just might have to attack. Which one of your people killed me?
Eagwolf. A powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants.
What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls.
Why target me? The city is full of Adarians.
None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern, no doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
You should leave the city. It isn't safe anymore.
What difference is it to you?
I want someone to spread the word that I, the envoy, can be merciful.
So that's how it is. Build a reputation so you can tear the rest of us down.
Ooh.
As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradis. You won't see me again.
Time to find your killer.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think they'll go nearly as peacefully.
Our way to the cistern down here. Swim! I hear you. how do you get there? It's turning night. Maybe we'll go to camp and we'll talk about it. I can't jump around this backside. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Maybe don't look so endearing around here. Paradise militia can be a bit oversensitive.
Finding a secret passageway to nowhere. Big chest. Of greater elements. Did I just upgrade the grimoire? Let's see. Can't use it. Can I? Level 5 wizard spell. All locked. Okay. Will it reset just these points or all my points? I'll just wait for the next point to use it. If I die before then, that's my own fault.
Ugh, adherence. I can get this cheaper on the mainland. What? Dear citizens, our drop is all it takes. Check yourself.
There's got to be a way into this cistern.
We don't have a gift bearer at this temple. But if you'd like, you can leave your burdens here.
Door was right there all along.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath.
Rebels ahead. Stay alert.
Need a better weapon.
Find you better armor.
Quit moving.
Worse than raw.
I'm going through these health potions.
Trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
They almost did kill us. Woo.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
Check these boots out. Yes, please.
That should disable the pressure plates.
One for you! Watch yourself. You're mine now. Young Seek. Worse than raw.
That's one for us.
I needed that. Pick those? No, they're just bioluminescent.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
I don't know if I want to go that way. Seems to be a little underpowered.
Stand back.
See a big spider in my
Bless these
future.
spiders. Fui tu meio. Right behind you.
Try a better weapon. Nice shot.
Worse than raw.
Where we at? Who are you fighting now? That little guy? Get down. Oh!
Here we go. Here we go. Worse than raw. Worse than raw. Neon Seek. The armor isn't healthy. Stay.
What am I hitting? What's the target?
Oh, I'm out!
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this sucker again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Not here for lectures.
Coming in hot.
These like little
Aye, aye.
spider
Here it
eggs.
comes.
Keep more from popping up. I hope so.
Ready, aim.
You just shot all over the place.
Aye, aye. Coming in hot.
Give me some ability practice. Any more around here? Nope. Well, that is obviously not the right way. Oops.
Ready, aim. I don't know about that. Stand back. Where now? Here it comes. Aye, aye.
Took this whole trip down here to not be able to get in. Can you?
One moment.
Worse than raw. Worse than raw.
Oh. Well. Hope y'all can still come. Now I know to pay more attention to the effects of things I can do around me. At least freeze water, more than burning spider webs. Anything down here in this frozen ice? I look every time. I haven't found nothing yet. Hypothermia. I'll find that. Do I have to freeze more?
Worse than raw.
Lower cistern key.
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Been in there, been in there. Right, back to the double doors. It's a lot of work for a daggum key. Really need to beef up the armor.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You
Thank
let
you.
that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Oh! I so forgot about those pressure plates. And now I'm poisoned. I'll let it go down farther and I'll drink my drink. Do I have anything in my inventory that takes away poison? Spoiled apples, extra food poisoning.
That key has to belong to that door over there.
Yeah, let me get my wits about me. I'm a little hazy right now. Almost done getting poisoned. Alright, I'm better. I do believe I will need some essence. Take that. That guy. See what other overpowered baddies we have here.
And why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice? Some people. Over there, the level. Probably disables the blaze. How good it does from here.
The weapon's not gonna cut it.
Maybe if I just keep peeking around the corner like this. Archery duel. Did you run away? Come back out. Almost got him. I got one more time. Oh! What the hell? I got sucked into that one. You almost got me. That wasn't cool. Oh! Throwing rocks at me.
Aim where? Give me a target.
Oh, you better.
Where's my mark?
Worth and raw. Worth and armor won't hold up.
Second wind activates and you become incapacitated. Oh. Okay, that's what second wind is. Where did Kai go? There's 3 guys and a boss in there. I don't know about this.
Come and get me. Is that all you got? What's the target? Give me a target.
Hey! Over here! Coming from your right.
Oh, my controller froze for a second. Why? Are you just getting healed up like that? Good Lord.
You're not looking good.
Oh.
Thanks, soldier.
Oh. Into the beyond. First, natural death. Try this one more time.
You take lead.
Are they dead still?
Someone there?
Worse than raw. Ready for more.
Was that it? A little easier that time. Something good. Their payoff. Health potion. I'm gonna have to craft a bunch of those. Or stews or whatever. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Eyes open.
Ooh! They almost saw me.
Need a better weapon.
Well, I just need you guys to protect me.
I'll find you better armor.
You're not getting away.
Worse than raw. Worse than raw.
There we go.
That's all of them.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdut. Someone's up ahead.
What do I have to eat? Roasted chicken. Can we sneak up on them?
Show the envoys here.
Oh. No.
What am I hitting? Hey! Over here! Is that all you have?
These guys are tough.
I would have sent that thief on his way without our blessed day supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Oh, you know you gotta. I'll say you know you gotta try. That was. Terrible. Why? Did that just put me all the way down here? I've got to find my way back up. And I will not be going for that chest again. Huh. I found you. Serendipity. Hopefully you got something good. Boo. That was almost a mistake. Ooh, got it. Now to get back over there without having to redo the whole process. Oh yeah. Hopefully we're getting close. It is a nice little dungeon though. Started with the spiders,
My
got
money
the
says
rebels.
our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Right behind you.
Ooh. Ooh. This might be tough. No words spoken.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive. Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
But how could this be? I killed you.
Apparently I have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Speak then.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
So, wasn't it the Clavigur's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians?
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador.
Are you suggesting the ambassador had something to do with the Clavigur's death?
I didn't, though that is where your mind went, isn't it?
Touché.
In any case, it was not the Claviger's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods.
I was sent from the gods. Twice now. So do you kill everyone you see in your dreams?
This was no ordinary dream. It was not imagination, it was communion. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Ardir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
And?
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Ardir from conquering this land.
Clearly, you've never heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy before.
Perhaps higher education would have given me pause. Stay by hand. Perhaps not. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
What happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Eloy told me what the Steel Garrote have done to the people of Paradis. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradis, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
Take your people and leave. Before I change my mind.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice?
Not the path I'd take. But hey, I only get to die once.
What?
You're really letting us go?
Your quarrel was never with me. Why make a bad situation worse?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents. Impressive. I'm starting to see why your emperor trusts.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you. What do you want? An apology? No.
Got anything in this little hideout? Take that. What else is here? Nice little chest. Survey says not the awakened wood. the way out, you say?
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them again. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
Well, they'll be having to
I
deal
never
with it.
really expect them to be happy about anything. I have...
They were closed. Not the heavy armor. Oh, it was the same common robe.
I have
Well,
some
we
thoughts, Envoy.
upgrade everything. Well, this is where I came out earlier. Well, we've confronted our killer. We've let him free on the basis that he knew not what he did. His quarrels with not me, but the Aedirs. Back at church in the temple. And that will do it for this episode of Avowed. Thank you for watching, and wherever you are, you do matter.